Interzoo 2014, and I'm at the Maxspect booth with Howard, and he's going to go through some of the new products with us.
Okay, nice to meet you guys. Here we have the Riptide from Maxspect, one of the newest products for year 2014. We are dubbing it a name, Gyre generator, not a wave maker, for some obvious reason. As you can see here, we are creating a what we call a gyre within an aquarium. We want to tell our customer the difference between our product from the regular wave maker is that we want to create gyres in our aquariums and not necessarily waves. The reason is that waves are creating movement, water movement vertically, up and down mostly. It's really good for shows, you know, when you bring your friends over, you know, throwing a party and hey, come over and see my tank. And you can do a wave, you know, 2 or 4 inches wave is cool. But when they are gone, when they go home, the first thing you do, you turn it back to the random mode, just so that you have enough current for your corals. I haven't seen anyone, any hobbyist, that would run wave mode all the time in the aquarium because they are not getting the circulation they need. But so let's get back to this, our product. Our product is using a different technology than the regular power head or wave maker. Wave maker and power head are using a propeller nozzle-based technology that is creating a cone-shaped current in your aquarium. It's relatively narrow. You have that spot underneath the power head, but you have a really strong current right in front of the power head.
Like a cone shape?
Yep, a cone shape. So you cannot put any coral right in front of your power head. They would probably die within a week's time because it's too strong. But the other hand, you have too weak current underneath the power head. So you trap debris underneath on the substrate, on the gravel, whatever. So the advantage of our technology, which is based on a cross-flow technology, similar to what you have in air conditioners or tower fans, we're using a spinning rotor. It uses a relatively slow spinning motor comparing to a propeller, but it has a really strong torque, so it can move water really fast, a lot of water, shear flow of water across the aquarium compared to a propeller. As you can see, we have here a 5-foot long aquarium. If you use a regular power head, drawing about the same power, it will push water maybe 2 or 3 foot long, and then it will die. There will be little to no water movement at the other side of the aquarium. So you need another version, another power head on the other end to push water back. But as you can see, we only have a single unit here. This is a medium-sized unit. It's not the largest size we have. It can push water all the way to the end of a 5-foot tank. And it's strong enough to make some vortexes here. You can see it drawing some little bit bubble.
Yeah, I noticed the vortexes at the
yes,
end. And,
exactly.
The surface tension being broke all the way
across.
All
the way across, and then it's strong enough to bounce it back from the glass and then go all the way back, another 5 foot back to the power, back to the Riptide.
Pretty impressive for such a really low profile pump.
This is just an early prototype. It's not ready for the market for a little bit longer because we want to put in a little bit more time into it to refine the shaft, the motor, the outlook, and even the material used. But we want to showcase this in Interzoo so we can let our customer and our fans to know what we are doing, what Maxspect is doing for the last 10 or 12 months. And also the choice of clear plastic is that we want to let our customer to see through what is working inside. The final product may be using different color material, so it will blend into aquarium better.
Well, it's not often you see new pump technology in our industry at all.
So I think this is the first new technology in our industry for a long time. Definitely the first non-propeller based technology which we have registered patent in the US and international PCT patents. We have patents pending on this technology, and we are thrilled to bring this to this industry because it's something new, something that can change the mindset of our customer to think about what kind of currents, water currents they want. Do they want to make waves? Do they want to make or gyres in the aquariums? Let me tell you others that this product, when it's market ready, it will come in with a basic controller. It will have different alternating modes. Like for example, that unit over there you can see is doing a pulsing mode. So it's pushing current one pulse after the other. So you can create, or maybe you can create a reverse, spinning the rotors in reverse. So what it will do, it will bring in water from the front and then dispersing it down under to create turbulence. Let's say you want to create a feeding time for your corals. You put in some coral food, you want to create turbulence so the polyps or the coral can pick it up, then you can run it in reverse. This is one of the controls that we have.
So will it have its own controller, or you'll hook it up to like a standard aquarium controller, like an Apex?
We haven't finalized what we can do with the controllers, but that's one of the opportunities, one of the options that we have. We have a basic controller with this basic random flow mode, and then on the advanced mode, advanced controller, we can connect to aquarium computers or even iOS and Android. We have an app in development right now. So the advanced controller will be able to control through your iPhone, iPad, or Android device for creating your whatever flow mode you want. Let's say a lunar cycle or a tidal wave mode, whatever you want. So let's say when you're diving, if you dive, you know, when you're sitting down underneath the water, you can feel a wall of water pushing against you, and then 10 seconds or 15 seconds later, it's returning back behind you. We can create something like that with our product, which is quite difficult to create in propeller because you need a lot of power head to do that. And you need to position them like maybe 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, or maybe a couple more. And the other thing is, with our product, we can easily change the configuration. Let's say now it's mounted horizontally, so we're creating a gyre from the top to the bottom. I can just flip this over and mount it vertically on the side, and what it does, it will change the circulation. Now it's going from the back to the front. So again, if you have to do that with a power head, you need to mount 1, 2, 3, 4, and you cannot change it easily, the configuration. You have to, if you want to change the flow, you have to redo the whole configuration of a tank. But with our product, you just need to flip it over. It's so simple.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. And another thing is that if I put this up near the surface of the water, you can see how strong the current is pushing.
That's really impressive.
Yes, and it's not sucking in air from the top. If you put your power head this close to the water, and you know it's sucking air continuously, and you have to immediately put it back like 5 or 6 inches down under to avoid sucking too much air and creating vortexes near the surface. But now we can put our riptide like 1 or 2 inches underneath the water, and it's still fine.
You'd never be able to do that with a power head.
And also we can also adjust the angle of the flow. With you just rotate a little bit the tubing side, you can adjust the angle. Right now it's aiming towards a little bit upwards, but you can also adjust the angle so it will tilt down a little bit, or maybe towards the bottom of your tank. Depends on what you need. The 2 rotors can be adjusted independently.
Excellent. Is there anything else here you have new for this year?
Yeah, definitely. The Maxspect Ethereal.
Ethereal?
Yes, this is the new product for 2014 as well. This should be ready by fall 2014. You can see we are using a really thin, low-profile, slick design. If you can put your hand underneath it, you can see there's no air coming out underneath or on the top of the fixture. We are using a new technology, a specially designed cross-flow fan mounted inside, that it will draw in air from above and underneath the fixture, and then you can feel the air coming out from the side. The advantage of this design is that it can dissipate heat not through the top aluminum body, but also from the bottom one. So we can keep this body really, really tight, really small, but it has the potential to dissipate heat better than any other fixture in the market. So we can create a high-powered version without changing the size. So this can be really compact, tiny, little, and as you can see, this is almost like a sandwich design. The LED chips and the control is behind the fixture, and the LED is using a Maxspect design COB, what we call LED pad. So a user can easily service them by just changing the LED pads if they have to. This unit will be controlled by As you can see, we have this is an early prototype. The final version, we can streamline it a little bit, like using a smaller antenna, a smaller hardware box on the side. It can be controlled by Android and iOS devices. One Android and one iOS device can control multiple units. To create like a photo period profile, you can adjust the intensity, the color, the spectrum, etc., etc. You can even create like a thunderstorm, sunrise, sunset, weather, shadow casting by clouds, etc. We have the app in develop right now.
Excellent. So this is a celestial light here?
Yes, this is a celestial. We have 4 models of the celestial. This is a spotlight that's designed to be used on nano aquarium, cube tanks, or as supplement lights. This spotlight can be used on aquarium that already have other fixtures. For example, let's say you have a main piece of coral that you want to highlight in your aquarium, that you felt that you want to put in additional spotlight. This is a product that you can use. Or maybe you can you have a product that is not, for example, an LED product from another brand that they do not have the full spectrum of blue color in the produced by the LED. Then we can have this super actinic model. As you can see, it's actually providing the missing blue light of a typical LED product. A lot of LED products in the market right now, they only come in cool white and just a simple royal blue, 2 colors. But coral need more than just that. LED is a special product. The spectrum provided by a single color chip is really unique. They only provide a really narrow spectrum of color. But coral need more than that. That's why most of our product, we include a wide spectrum of blue color. Let's say, for example, the 410, 420, 430 nanometer spectrum. And in this product, we have that. 410, 420, 430, up to 480, 500 nanometers. It's the full range of blue color that's supplementing. It's like vitamin for us. This is the vitamin for the corals. This model is the blue super actinic model. We have another one for algae glowing. So for example, you have a sub, you have an algae scrubber you want to put in your sub, and you want to put a specific light for that purpose, then you can have another model for that. So
what temperature color, or color temperature is that?
It comes in red and white color, so it's close to 3000 K to 5000 K, depends on how you control the intensity. These 2 models, the super actinic and the algae glowing supplement light, have 2 channels, adjustable like our razor line of product, and our full spectrum model has 4 channels. So you can also program it to have a photo period profile. So it's a small unit, but it has almost the same features as a razor with 4 channels of lights.
So it's really easy to program then?
It's really easy. It's just if you own the razor, then you probably know how to do it. If not, it's just a few pages of the manual. It's simple.
I don't think you even need to touch the manual. It's pretty easy.
Okay. And here in the front, we have the Maxspect Glaive, which is a low-end entry-level fixture for the beginner hobbyist. For example, you have freshwater aquarium, you have a marine aquarium with fish only, with fish, nothing else but fish, or maybe a few pieces of soft coral. Then this is the product that will be the best fixture for you, the best LED product for that kind of purposes. As you can see, we are not using any fan. This is completely passive cooled. You can feel it, it's a little bit warm.
Just barely.
Yes, and it's bright enough for soft coral, a little bit of LPS and fish. We designed that so that the pricing could be really competitive. It comes with 4 channels, adjustable with the simple controller, and also has a infrared remote control. So again, I can sit back on my couch relaxing and remote control the fixture with this tiny little infrared remote. The controller also serves as a receiver, so I can stand 10, 15 feet away from the fixture. I can still remote control it. I can adjust the intensity of 4 channels. I can turn it on and off. So it's simple. It's not nothing fancy, but it works.
It's pretty low profile as well. So like you said, on a fish-only tank, or something with very few corals in it, mushrooms or whatnot, it's kind of neat.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the 4 new products from Maxspect 2014. But stay tuned, we may have something else later at METNA this year. I cannot promise yet, but we'll see.
Fantastic. Thank you for your time,
Thank
Howard.
you.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it.